Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we keeping it moving. We got my girl Kendra G back up. All right, as always, family, I ain't see much of this, maybe 15, 20 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for love. Let's see if we can make some assessments, gentlemen.
I can't hear you, honey.
I had it on mute. Hi.
Hi. Is your name Tiffany?
Yes.
You ready,
I'm
baby?
so nervous. Look, I sent my friends a voice message and I told them, I said, next week I'm getting on this show and I want everybody to do a round table and call in. And I clicked on and I got on. I'm so nervous.
Don't
All
be
right.
nervous, Tiffany. Where you calling me from, sweetheart?
I am calling you from Mexico,
Do you live in Mexico? What part?
Merida, Mexico.
Okay. How old are you, Tiffany Boo?
I'm 37.
37. What you do for a living?
I'm a corporate recruiter.
Corporate recruiter. Do you have any children?
I do. I have four.
Four kids. How old are your four kids?
2018, 16, and 6.
Six. 20, 18, 16, and 6. Are they all by the same man?
No, my first two, I was younger. They're by the same man. My 16-year-old, her father passed, and my 6-year old dad is my ex-husband.
Okay. So you were married once.
Yes,
When did you get divorced?
like 4 years ago.
Why did y'all get divorced?
I think we were just on different pages of a chapter in the book. I noticed that what I had
Fair use, family. Fair use.
in the marriage is not really what I wanted. So I made a conscious decision to let it go. I'm grateful for the experience, but I'm glad I let it go. I was able to, like travel and do things like that. So it worked out.
Okay. So we got, okay. So Tiffany, Mexico, she's a corporate recruiter, mom to four, by three men, one passed away and one was her ex-husband. What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini in May.
Gemini and May. All right, honey, what kind of man you looking for?
First thoughts, family. Not bad looking lady. Not bad looking lady. Um, 37 years old, three kids. I'm at 37 years old, four kids, three baby daddies, an ex-husband. You know I ain't doing it. But look, I know I don't speak for all the brothers. She might got some sense. Let's hear her out, fellas.
I am just looking for a good person. What I mean by a good person, just someone who will do the right thing. Or I know no one is perfect, but just really try to do the best to do the right thing in everything they do. If it's with family, if it's with business, if it's with friends, just really try to put your best foot forward. Um, and yeah, just try to do the right thing.
All right, what are your deal breakers?
Um, um, my deal breakers is I'm trying to be careful with these words. No drama. Like just at all. I am at a time in my life where I want to wake up in sunshine, and I want to be treated right, and I don't want no drama. I don't want no baggage, any of that. Just good times.
Good times. What does he have to look a certain way?
I'm not into looks. I am, it's really important on how you treat me.
Okay. What about money? Do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I travel a lot, and I know that, we're in a economy where we are now, but no less than 100,000 a year.
No less than 100K a year. Your ex-husband made that, I'm assuming.
Baby girl, you having a traveling fetish don't have nothing to do with a man. You think y'all keep saying he need to have all of this money because you like to travel. Did you ever think for 1 second that ain't his goddamn problem? That ain't his problem that you like to travel, so he need to have more money. Because you a woman with 4 kids by 3 different men, and he need to have $100,000 because you like to travel. Do that make any kind of sense to you? You got 4 kids with you, and that's what you worried about. You got 4 children, and you worried about him being able to make sure he got enough money so you can travel. Not serious. Can't get serious. They in La La Land.
No.
No. Why is it a requirement now then?
Um, when I married my ex-husband, I
She was
was at a
young.
point in my life, I was 30. I had been searching for love. Um, and I had,
She was at a point in her life and she was 30. She was searching for love. Everybody searching for love, all the sisters when they 30. You said that like, that's something, unheard of and unexpected. You still expected to make better decisions at 30 years old, Miss Lady.
a moment where I felt like I was asking for too much. Um, as the marriage went on, that was one of the reasons why we couldn't continue. Um, and now I feel like I know what my worth is, and I know I'm not asking for too much.
Okay, look, I got people.
Let me explain something to you about your worth, baby girl. Your worth is what somebody willing to pay for, not what you told yourself it is. Okay? It's delusion if ain't nobody paying it. You on the Kendra G show. Ain't nobody paying it. Maybe you think if you come on the Kendra G show, you're going to talk to the man who can give this to you. The man who can give this to you not going to pay you no mind like they been doing because they been seeing you. Maybe you think men looking for 37-year-old women with 4 kids and 3 baby daddies to take all around the world. And what they gonna get in return? The same thing you gave these baby daddies who ain't have to do none of this shit.
People are paying me to ask.
You think you can raise the price on the same thing that got old and then bore 4 kids, and now you know what it's worth. It's a good time to think you know what it's worth, because men, we think we know what it's worth, and it ain't what you asking for it.
Ask you questions. So Proactiver sent 4.99, $5 to say, do you want 100,000 in pesos or US money?
US. That's a really good question. US.
Okay, that US. So that was.
And then another thing, how you living in Mexico looking for a brother? Because ain't no Ain't no Mexican gonna do that for her. She ain't got no delusions of that. No Mexican gonna pull up and be rolling with some sister with 4 black kids and he paying for that. She might not have a problem with it. And you know how they think. They think if they don't have a problem with it, why would you? Oh yeah, she already know he gonna have a problem with it.
That's a good question. All right, so you wouldn't
She thinks she can bring this nonsense, this hurricane to you, and you should clean it up.
date a man that made less than 100K?
No,
No, not an option. Okay,
no.
let's do the Kendra Cam.
I took a shower. I was ready.
She not gonna make a man date. She not gonna date a man making less than $100,000. She ain't gonna be dating a man. Yes, she is. She capping. All right.
For bed, but guess what? We are gonna show y'all my pajamas.
Woo, you have clothes on? Okay. All right, you look, you're in good shape. Oh, hi, baby girl. That is your 6-year-old.
Yes.
Six. She's trying to show that she's trying to do the Kendra Cam too.
Yes. She is like, what is happening? What is going on?
Okay. So, Tiffany.
It's okay, baby girl. It ain't gonna get you none of that what you asking for. Look, you got a shot at this. Listen up. You listening? You will have a great shot at this if you can find a way to come back 20 years ago. Can at least 18. At least 18 years ago. Matter of fact, look, you find a way to come back 15 years ago. Find a way to come back 15 years ago and we can talk about it. You can't find a way to come back 15 years ago, you dreaming. And she too old to grow up, fellas.
Tiffany, when was your last relationship?
My ex-husband, like 4 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Years ago.
Years ago. Years ago.
Baby girl, your last relationship been 4 years ago. You 37. That mean men ain't interested. That mean the kind of men you looking for not interested at all. Okay, it's time. That mean it's time to start getting real. But as always, you're not about to let your life tell you nothing. You ain't about to let it tell you nothing you don't like.
Are you waiting for your a relationship?
I am just waiting, not for anything in particular. I'm just being
Jeez.
very